Yeah, buddy, comic fans, we are back with a haul. Checking out a new retailer, actually online one. We have Midtown Comics. And because sometimes I just like to check out different retailers and shops, especially if they have a strong online presence. I have been to Midtown Comics, the Times Square location, years ago when I, along with a group of other people in my convention group, went to New York Comic Con for the first time. Times Square, living it up, New York Comic Con, having all sorts of good fun. We did, of course, hit the shop, and I had a couple pictures there. I don't remember if I did any video footage at the time. I had to go way back in my video archives, I guess. I don't even remember if I was even blogging back then. So what happens is, I go to midtowncomics.com to check out to download a lot of images for my weekly blog post on genotalkscomics.com, where I highlight all the new releases. Well, not all the new releases, but I post a lot of my cover art picks for the week, comic cover art of the week, and it's just best to get to download the images from their website. So, and while I was going through the process of doing that one week, I was checking out some books I had, and I was like, oh, I like that one. So I was like, oh, check an account and add a couple books in. Maybe I'll grab a couple books somewhere discounted, and then one day they had a sale. So I ended up with a nice little stack of books. And I said, you know what, let's do it. Why the hell not? So I figured, why not? We're going to check out Midtown Comics, and I wanted to show you how they packed it. So we got a nice little box here. It's sturdy, the bubble wrap, package all in there. Inside with this Midtown Comics laden paper bag, taped up. And every book comes free bag and board. So we have that. And here we are, a nice little stack of books. And first off, some of the books are upside down in the bag, so I'm going to make sure I don't, those don't slip out the bag. So yes, let's dive right in. Enough lollygagging. We have Inglorious X-Force by David Nakayama. This is issue number 7. I have been actually reading this one on Marvel Unlimited. I think it was up to, at the time, issue 4 or 5, I can't remember. But yes, this is David Nakayama's the color block variant. Royal blue is my favorite color. I guess this is like a royal blue. But yes, once I saw Archangel was getting covered, absolutely grabbing that one. Not skipping on the X-Men at all. We got Fantastic Four, number 14, Crazy Glare, Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Woman there. Second that. That's another title I'm picking up. Avengers Armageddon. This mini-series event here, number 2, featuring Captain Marvel. Shout out to Carol Danvers. So snag that one. This is a variant, another upside down one. Mark Spector Moon Knight, number 6. I believe this is the Daiku Run variant there, just because I had to have this one because it's dope. And I'm pretty sure this is Daiku Run. Fantastic artist. This one was a ratio variant. X-Men 34, Juggernaut, just crushing the X-Men trade dress there. It's always dope when artists depict characters interacting with the trade dress. I've seen a few, think of some prominent examples. The Hawk definitely has done that before. Plenty of other characters as well. But yeah, just had to snag that. And then another one that's upside down. This one, some of these bags, I probably would replace a lot of these bags. Varying for Amazing Spider-Man 31. I think this is the Francesco Mano variant here. This one, I have the A cover of this one, but this one just was the cooler cover there. Just Walter. Big and upside down. Gotta replace that. And then a couple G.I. Joe books, since they have the license. G.I. Joe Real American Hero, 327. Got CoverGirl, Jinx there. Again, upside down books. And then 329, Roadblock. So a lot of these books were books that I missed the pre-orders on, and they just happened to fall online with, oh, hey, I need that book. So I have a little want list of some recent books that I was missing. Mark Spector Moon Knight, number 4 was another one. For some reason, I don't know how I skipped 4. I had no idea what happened. I had a lot of other books around this time. So just for whatever reason, just missed that one. Another variant, Wolverine number 23. A Wolverine Taskmaster. This is with Alpha Flight in there. But yeah, so this worked out perfectly. Again, with the sale, some discounted books, and just snagged up about 22 books. So again, want to check them out, and I'll touch more on just checking out some other shops when we get the rest of the books. That came from Beyond, Uncanny X-Men number 31. Yeah, I like the coloring on that one. What's going on? One Facsimile, Amazing Spider-Man number 14. We got Green Goblin, first appearance of the Goblin. Oh yes, look at that OG glider. So ridiculous. So goofy. So at some point I will have an OG copy of this book. So yeah, Green Goblin. And of course, as I said, we got Psylocke, X-Men United number 5. Also, shout out to Psylocke and Archangel because they appeared in X-Men 97 Season 2, which I just wrapped up probably a week before you'll see this recording. So, yeah, shout out to Psylocke there. And then Iron Man number 8, the variant here. I do have the 8 cover, but this one was the week I placed the order. It was, or the week before actually, it was coming out after. But pre-order, when I looked through the listings and I saw this book, and I said, oh yeah, I gotta have this. Just the way the energy is just kind of popping off the screen there. The kind of white, a little bit of light blue in there. The coloring just fantastic. Just when that energy is just pulsating off the cover, just dope artistic rendition. And of course, we have Uncanny X-Men number 32. And if you look really closely, you probably be able to look at it. This is Emmanuel Lupacchino. Never gonna skimp on some Emmanuel Lupacchino, one of my favorite artists. Just there's like a short list of artists whose names I'm always catching when I see him. Obviously, Chris Bachalo, and some of the OGs that I grew up on. Obviously, Jim Lee, the Cuberts, John Romita Jr., but some modern, and Chris Bachalo's been around for a long time too. But him, Riley Rossmo, Emmanuel Lupacchino, Joel Jones are 4 artists these days whose names, when I see them, I just have to check out the art there. So, and plus, Lupacchino doesn't do many X-Men books, so yeah. And then we have the Alex Ross. What is this? X-Men 31. I think it's 31. No, 32. This is the Uncanny X-Men 32. Alex Ross. His Dimensions cover there, just because Alex Ross got X-Men, obviously. And another Wolverine variant, 24. We got Alpha Flight with over his hand there with the broken claws, just dope there. Sharp. Another variant for Moon Knight, Mark Spector Moon Knight number 6. We got Moon Knight, we got Blade, got the red, the background there, red and the black for the background. Just great. Look at that grin. Look at Blade's face. Him and Moon Knight ready getting some nonsense. X-Men 32, Cyclops, Magneto. Oh geez, yeah. And Captain America number 12 because another one similar to that Moon Knight number 4. Just missed this one. So like I said, this one, the majority of this one was books that I missed. Other, like, sliver of them were just some other dope variants I wanted, so I had to scoop those up. Spawn 378. This one, I had missed the pre-order for it, but ended up not coming out for some time for some reason. I don't know why, what happened. My signals got crossed with that one, but yeah. Spawn 337, or 378. And I don't remember this originally even having this black border. It's kind of cool because it kind of just makes the cover pop, but I just remember it just looks like almost like a movie poster. So I don't know. And last up, David Nakayama, color block variant, X number 33. You already know my main man, Scott Summers, aka X-Men Extraordinaire, Cyclops. That is right. Got to do Cyclops. We got Psylocke, Archangel, not skipping on the X-Men. We got the blue background. Absolutely doing it all. So yes, that is my haul. Midtown Comics, a New York-based retailer. If any of you are New Yorkers and frequent this shop, this where your pull box is? You just go there a lot? I did a couple locations maybe, and maybe like a warehouse location or something. I'm not sure. But yeah, like I said, I've been to the Times Square location. So again, I talked about the reasons why I've done that, but I've also talked on the channel several times before about supporting other shops. Obviously, my comic shop is where I do a lot of my most of my pre-orders, as well as new releases and tons of back issues, followed by eBay. Tons of back issues between both of those. But I do have a short list of some of my favorite comic shops I like to go to, and I still hit up for new releases that I missed, check out new variants, and tons of back issue shopping. Got a few of those that I hit in several directions. So anytime I go there, I'm always coming back with a nice stack of books, new releases as well as back issues. And I just still enjoy the comic shop experience, especially in 2026, as the world just becomes more digitized. I still do enjoy that. The conversations, just supporting local shops, especially ones that do good. Nice selection, vast selection, indie, mainstream stuff, collectibles, trades, collected editions, whatever it is. Just a good environment, customer service, all of that. Still do appreciate that, especially with the nice social media and online presence. That's great. A few other shops that I have checked out, Radioactive Comics. Bought some books from them. There was another dealer, but I think he does a lot of shows and just a lot of back issues. But he had a nice little sale, so I picked up a nice stack of books, like some Iron Man issues. I linked to all of these videos. Trying to think of some other retailers. Like I said, I will check them out, especially like verify that you're real. But obviously, I have my comic shop. I know them because I've been shopping with them for years. Midtown Comics, well publicized, and I have been to one of the locations, so I know those two are obviously real. Some of the ones just do your due diligence, so you make sure you're not getting scammed. But yeah, I like to support them, and yeah, again, just that comic shop experience, especially in 2026 going forward, which is a whole topic for a whole other video, which we'll get into later. But yeah, so that is that. And also just curious, share your experiences just shopping online or just checking out new comic shops and just seeing where shops are as just the time goes by and who's embracing the online presence, their online stores, social media experiences. Another thing that has Midtown does, they have a with their online service. When I was looking through, they have an in-store pickup. So you know, pick them up or order them online, pick them up in store. And now they have an app, which I saw shortly after I placed my order. And apparently, I guess it must be new because I swear I did not see that. And they're offering 20% off. And I was thinking, where was that at when I placed this fat ass order for this nice little stack of books? I could have saved a nice little chunk of money. So, but yeah, so that's that. Midtown Comics, nice little stack of books, 22 issues, some new releases, some dope variants. So yeah, that's that. Again, share your experiences in the comments below and your thoughts on this. But yeah, genotalkscomics.com. Go check the blog out. New weekly content, the socials, genotalkscomics across the board. And if you're interested and enjoy this sort of content, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and yeah, just share your thoughts in the comments below. Just connecting with other comic fans for just some good comic book nonsense and shenanigans, all the good madness. And of course, thanks for your continued support. Enjoy your comics, read your comics, have fun. I'm Gino, this is Geno Talks Comics. Thanks for watching.